jak się masz? Today we are back in Woolacombe because it's time for our annual seals movie. So, as you can expect from my previous movies, we are in Mort Point, in Morthoe, and we're just going right to the tip to see the seals this year. That's not everything, however, because today I will show you there is another little small, very small, I think, beach below the Watersmith Hotel that you can enter from the Mort Point site as well. It doesn't seem to be like a private Watersmith Hotel beach only, but it can be accessed on the right side. And I mean, so many years I never been there, so it's perhaps about time to see how it looks like. And it's down there where we're just heading, so I can already see some people on it. So yeah, we just see and check if it's worth to come here, in a case you don't like the Woolacombe and crowds and people around. Haha, I just realized that that is not a Watersmith Hotel beach. That's even another one. That's where you have to come all the way down as the houses finish. As you drive from Woolacombe up to Morthoe, the houses finish at some point and you got first steps going down there. But I'm walking from a holiday park where I park for free, because that there is an access simply because it provides access to Southwest Coast Path, so you can park there for free, and 15 minutes walk or 10 minutes walk and I'm already down here. Oh yeah, look at that. We got just a low tide time, and yeah, indeed decent sandy beach. I wonder if it's available all the time, even during the high tide, but I would say yes. It won't have that nice beautiful sand during the high tide, but still there will be some sand just like everywhere around here. The cliffs here are not very high. Still, access is not like super easy. We could even attempt to go this way, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. You can go down here like if you were on a steps or something. We can do that on the way out, perhaps. Yeah, you have to be careful at some points those are not so nice and easy. All right, let's go and see how do we walk in there. access seems to be made special by National Trust. Concreted, yeah, nice and easy. Beautiful steps. Look at that. Pretty much, I would assume, freshly renovated steps for that purpose. So here we are on a sea level. It's quite flat in here, so I guess that nice and sandy beach does not happen for a long time. It probably disappears quite quick. But you got a lot of coves and rocks and areas that give you privacy. I didn't even realize from the top there is some people around here and there, pretty much everywhere. I did try to check if I can walk there toward the watersmith. I can't. I discovered instead sort of like a rock pool, tidal pool, just a little deep in the sand where the water stays, doesn't retreat. So it's already occupied by people. People are swimming there, so we're not gonna disturb them. But let's try and see if there is some kind of passage in here. Well, as you can see, quite a lot of areas here are flooded. We're not gonna go this way. We search the way around unless we just get up on the rocks and we go over. So you can see it's quite a deep, that water in places, and yeah, we already are on the other side. Just be careful if you do that here. The rocks here are very sharp, but they also provide quite a lot of grip, I have to say. Even for one-hand operation, they nice and easy to grab. Plenty of rock bits sticking out. Very algae in here, not very safe to walk quick. I have to be a little bit careful. We don't want to do the backflip. That's not a ski competition or snowboarding acrobatic competition. Okay, we seem to be directly against the cliff. Do we have a seal? Oh no, that's not a seal. That's somebody. That's not a seal, that's someone else swimming in that secure area provided by the surrounding rocks. Okay, we're going through the rocks. Oh, It's a beautiful area to wander. Absolutely beautiful. And in a second we are about to discover if we can see a Watersmith hotel, because I have to say, I know in fact that during the lowest tides you can walk from Barricane Beach all the way to Watersmith Hotel Beach, and if you can walk from Watersmith Hotel Beach in here, that means you can walk here from Woolacombe without climbing up that hill. Just here it's relatively flat, and indeed, yes, this is a Watersmith beach. Although it's not an easy peasy walk, you have to expect a little bit of rock jumping, including pieces like I'm going over right now. And here we almost are. Yes, it is. As you can see right now, I'm on the normal sand now, and it's beautiful, picturesque in here. Look at that. The place is cut with, hello, a lot of swimming pools. So if you navigate here, this is advisable not to have a shoes, which of course I cannot afford, so I have to go around, a lot around. And there's quite a lot of people today. What's supposed to be a kayaking day, as you can see right now, turned into absolutely no kayak conditions. I mean, it's a bit too choppy. I mean, I still could go, but I decided not to instead. And look at that, the steps to Watersmith Hotel, Watersmith, are still existing. They've been taken out by the storm one year, but looks like they managed to rebuild it. Beautiful. Okay, we can go back because we are interested in going toward the right. We're going back on a southwest coast path, and then within 20 minutes I expect we should be back on the Mort Point visiting the seals. Let me just take one more look on what's going on here. If we can save ourselves a little bit of walking, but no, just like I told you, it's all around flooded here and there. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot, really. Okay, right now I decided to go different way, so I'm trying to find my way back. As you can see, a lot of rocks with grip, but every now and then you got area like this with the deep cut filled with water, so you have to find a way around. But looks like, yeah, we are next to that big rock. That means we are back on track. We can try to go closer to the road this time. That maybe helps us to avoid jumping over the algae. Ah! See? That's how I dip my feet. Let's hope it's not completely wet yet, because it's not very nice to walk when everything is wet inside, and we still got a tad bit of walking today to do. Alright, we are next to some nasty drain pipe. But area is relatively easy to walk in here. Right against the cliff. As you can see, those cliffs are also prone to disease of landslide. Not as much as the ones on the other side of Devon. Oh my god, you probably won't see it because it's very small in the camera, but from behind the Mort Point, a massive ferry just emerges. Yeah, like I said, it's too small in a camera, you probably won't be able to see it, but I can. And it's quite a view, trust me. Seems to be so close, unusually close to this shore, a ferry like this. Looks like he will attempt to cross the channel on our side of the Lundy Island, which isn't a usual happening. Majority of the sea traffic goes on the other side. I would say a massive sea traffic goes on the other side of Lundy Island. And here we are. We got another set of cuts, and the water I almost didn't notice. But that should take us relatively dry out of here. Ha ha ha. I'm tempted to go this way actually and cross it completely to the other side. As you can see, there is a lot of spiky beads sticking out into the sea, so there is always a possibility to avoid a water pool. Here we are, that's our steps if we want to climb back up. But here we got some interesting feature that probably dropped off the boat or ship. Maybe a part of the old shipwreck, but I'm not sure. I don't remember if there was any that landed directly here in Mordhoe. Yeah, it looks like some. Oh no, that's just a sponge. That is just a harbor. I don't know how you call it. Well, pretty much that keeps the ships from not banging into the harbor wall. All right, so no shipwreck in here, unfortunately. All right, we're leaving now, going up the steps after the little break. So yeah, that is just another beautiful beach in Woolacombe you can get. It doesn't have so many people. I bet is majority of the times is relatively empty, and there was a few secluded spots. I even encounter people coming here for obvious reason. That's why I didn't film. That means this beautiful movie is about to end, so I expect the seals trip you're gonna see on another movie. I didn't expect we will spend so much time in here, and there will be something interesting to film. That is definitely area we probably come back here again. This is area that can be explored a bit more. You can see far away Woolacombe beach is also not busy today, looks like, but trust me, it's a nightmare in the summer. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe. That helped me a lot. Still don't have a lot of subscriptions, but you know, just to know that you do it. Your passion can be shared with others. That's what keeps me going. In that case, I see you on another exploration, which hopefully, because it's a bit windy today, will be nice and beautiful footage, this year footage of the seals at Mord Point. I see you on another exploration. High five!